Hey YouTube, how's it going? In today's video, I want to talk about actions speaking louder than words. Happy 1st of June. So basically, how many of us have plans in our lives? How many of us have things that we want to do? We may talk about it all the time, but are we actually putting these plans into action? So one of the biggest things is we all have things that we want to do. We all have things that we would like to achieve. And it's just thinking, okay, I have these plans in my head, but how can I put them into action? The biggest thing is actually making a plan. So say that you want to get this car, all right? So first off, I would say starting to save that down payment towards the car. And a lot of us want things quick. You're like, I want it right in my hand now, but actually being willing to take the steps, the small steps to actually get there and say, okay, if I put this much aside each month, I can actually, maybe in about a year or so, get that car that I want. And it goes even on a smaller scale to where it's something where, say that you're having an issue with someone, if you're having a friend and you feel like you guys' relationship could be a lot better, talk to that person about it. That right there is taking an action towards it. I think so many times in our lives we think about these things and we complain about them, but we're not actually doing any actions towards changing them. For instance, I was actually at a film festival about 2 months ago. It was an environmental film festival, and they showed a movie. The movie was real good. And then afterwards they were like, let me have a panel. And basically a lot of the people at the panel were just complaining. Oh, the world is changing, this is happening, the environment is going bad. But something that I found interesting is that no one really discussed, what can I do to change the environment? What can I do to improve it? Because you can sit there, you can complain all day long. There's so many things that you can actually complain about, but what are you actually doing? You can start off from planting a tree. You can go on some cleanup projects. You could basically get a trash bag on the side of the road and start picking up trash. But that goes back into that concept. You can simply complain. You can talk about it, but what are you actually doing? Where is that action-oriented aspect of you? When is it coming into play? And it's just like, once you are able to act, you're able to see things come into your life a lot more smoothly. You're able to actually make moves and see things happen. Another story, a lot of people I'll see putting up quotes about, like, in your life you need to be positive, positive life, positive vibes, all of that. And I'll see these quotes and I'm like, okay, all right. For me, I embody a lot of these things, but I would say I'm selective about putting these things out there, because it's just like, at the end of the day, yes, I believe that, but at the same time, life happens and you have to deal with the good things and the bad things. But I'll see going back to what I was saying, I'll see people putting in these quotes and they're not living them. So like, you'll put the quote up, but then at the same time, they're treating people like shit. So it's like, they're treating people like shit. They're not actually practicing what they're preaching. So it's just like, okay, you want to put that quote out there and you want to be perceived as that way, but make sure that you're actually acting upon that. Make sure you're treating people nicely. Make sure you're doing for others as you would like for those to do unto yourself. So all of that chimes in, and I feel like this is just something that was really on my mind. And I think as we get older, at any point in life, it's just like, act, and you will live so much better. You will see things happening. So please like and subscribe, drop your comments down below. I would like to see what you think as well. And in the meantime, peace.